What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is the baddest bitch on the block. Okay, look. Let me cut to it. First off, I am looking scruffy as fuck. Being the baddest bitch on the block is semi-off-brand, at least aesthetically, for today, because while we are in Corona season, quarantine season, I am exercising, just being my most authentic human being possible during this time. So that means since I have no access to the barbershop, no hairline, which means no hat. My eyebrows, they about to be free to color it up. So I don't think I'm gonna let y'all see that much because that's just self-deprecating at that point. Like, that's hateful. I would never. But like the mustache, all this, like y'all gonna get all of this world according to Eric during quarantine season. So as I was saying, it is the baddest bitch on the block, Eric Devontae, and it is time for Bitch You Better Read. Top 5 entertainment stories that I feel like you need to hear for this week. So let's hop right on in. And you know, I'm very happy to say that none of these stories are Corona related. So let's go.
Look, I just flipped the switch. I don't know nobody else.
So number one, I'm about to be on my LGBT Amanda Seales tip, okay? Cause just another day, more ignorance spewed. Let's get into it. So the Shade Room reposted this Flip the Switch challenge post from this kid on Instagram, and I'm gonna post it here so you guys can look at it. But what they did not include was the original caption that he used, basically talking about how Atlanta trade, so for my cisgender, straight, non-gay lingo speaking people, trade. So originally the term trade is like men who exchange money for sex, but now us, we use trade as in the guys that you can't necessarily tell are gay. Like if you see a guy that sags his pants and plays basketball, that's considered the trade because you wouldn't know he's gay if he is gay. So yeah, the original caption that he used was trade in Atlanta be like, and the first part of the video was real hyper masculine, and then he flipped the switch and then he's twerking with a fucking head tie, etc., giving it up real sisterly like, okay. And you know, just the comments once again, the amount of ignorance, toxic masculinity, and just projectile self-hate is just overwhelming, especially during this time of quarantine. Like, I feel like bitches really need to detox because it's ugly. You bitches gonna have wrinkles by the age of 25, okay? With the amount of hate that y'all spew out in the universe. I just don't understand how you guys could be so bothered by how another person lives their life. Like, first off, sis is gay. Like, sis is gay. I don't want y'all to think that this was like a straight man twerking for likes and comments. Like, that's not what the storyline is for you misinformed hoes. But yeah, like, what is it? There was some people in the comment like, ooh, Waka was telling the truth. This is what Boozy meant. Like, first off, the fact that Waka Flocka and Lil Boozy are your like your points of wisdom, like your mecca of intelligence, frightens me. Because yeah. Like, but you guys have this huge hate for people who live in their truth, and most of you bitches still have yet to get it together. And I'm not talking about on a financial front. I'm not talking about on a aesthetic front. I'm definitely talking about spiritually, individually, and mentally. Like, why do y'all give a fuck how another man chooses to express himself artistically or any other which way? Like, you bitches need to put your time, use this time for quarantine to really figure it out what it is that's gonna solidify your name and get you a bag. Because the amount of bashing that I see online for the gay community from the black community truly blows my mind. EVE Gwen Stefani voice. Like, I don't understand. Especially as the black community coming from a space, literally coming to a country where we are just a whole new continent where we have been marginalized, treated as second-class citizens, sometimes third-class citizens, not given the same opportunities, had our names changed, been demeaned for something as uncontrollable as our skin color. We have the audacity to try and bash other people for how they live or who they are, knowing the background that we come from. And a lot of you bitches are about to respond, don't compare the struggle of the black community to the LGBT community. Well, let me tell you something. For some of us, it's mutually exclusive, okay? You do not have the choice to not be black. You do not have the choice to not be gay, regardless of how some of y'all may feel. We could debate it too. A bitch went to grad school and is in a lot of debt to have these type of conversations, so baby, pull up. Period. But yeah, the fact that some of y'all have the audacity to be bashing one another, knowing the history that we come from, especially as black people, y'all love to try and separate gay people from the black struggle. I don't get it, because truth be told, if the civil rights era was to come back full-fledged, not like we've escaped it, but if it was to come back, I bet you I'd be going through the same shit as y'all, having dogs sicked on me, fire hose sprayed at me. But guess what? I'd also still have to deal with the Stonewall riot. They're not necessarily always mutually exclusive, but some of you bitches are so late to the party and so uninformed, but so loud in these uninformed opinions, and it disgusts me. It absolutely disgusts me. And I didn't mean to turn into an encyclopedia here, but I told y'all at the start of this, I was about to turn into Amanda Seales for the LGBT community, because sis is passionate and she don't hold her tongue. Enough of the dumb shit, okay? And, to the shade room, I really need y'all to stop using gay hate as means to get more comments, because a lot of the time that content is shared, it's not for the greater good. It's not to enlighten people. It's because that the followers of it are ignorant as fuck, and as a result they're going to bash the LGBT community, thus giving you engagement. And I really don't like that. I really don't like that shit. But that's what's happening, and I'm hip to your game. The jig is up. You think you're clever, don't you? But you're not. Okay, number two. Now, number two, I've been seeing a lot of musical debates, which I live for, on social media. We had, Jonte versus Neo, basically talking about their songwriters catalog, and that gave me my life. We had Deborah Cox and Tamia singing on live together. But now I'm seeing a new debate between Usher's catalog and Trey Songz' catalog. And at the start of this, are y'all dumb? In what I don't even need to give this much time or energy, but in what world is Trey Songz' catalog possibly competing with Usher's? So we just go out, erase that whole decade head start that Usher has above Trey Songz. And I mean, longevity doesn't necessarily ensure good content, but Usher versus Trey I can't even get the words out of my mouth properly. Usher versus Trey Songz, y'all bitches is bored. I highly encourage y'all to go outside and get some fresh air. What? Okay, My Way, 8701, Confessions. Is Confessions part 1 and part 2? I don't know, I feel like it was a deluxe album, but it doesn't even matter. I'm not even gonna say, I can't even name 3 of Trey Songz' albums. I'm giving myself a headache on camera. And that's not necessarily to play Trey. I think Trey has some really cool music, but there is no way in the hottest of hell, okay? No. Hot 97 could come light a match and send it to hell, and there's still no way in the hottest of hell that Trey Songz is competing with Usher's catalog. What is wrong with y'all? Bored. Y'all bitches is bored. Skirt. Number 3, y'all must be dumb. Number 3, what is going on? So, number 3, the Brat has officially come out the closet. Girl. Congratulations, because this is an achievement regardless whether you do it in the early part of your life or the late part of your life. It's an achievement regardless. The Brat has confirmed her relationship with the real BB Judy, and I'm really trying to frame everything in my mind, because honestly, you not fooling me. Ever since the days of What do you like when she was forcing herself to dance on Tyrese in that two-piece bathing suit, which did look really good on her. But ever since those days, like Girl to Brat, I knew that there was some carpet chewing, staple scissor activity going on. Let me not be disrespectful. I love the Brat. I love the Brat, and I'm happy for her nevertheless. So she was basically saying that it wasn't cool for women to like women in the 90s, which I understand. I feel like it was more so like a record label thing, because when you have the Lil' Kims, the Foxy Browns selling sex and talking about getting these niggas for their chips, like how does it look for the Brat to be like, you know, I'ma chew her out, and I don't even know. I don't want to get too graphic with this because my mind and my mouth are connected in Jesus Christ. So, I feel it. I definitely feel it. I'm happy that the Brat is living in her truth. And she's doing good for herself. She's on This Nation. She got her hosting popping off. She got a new, what is it, Bentley, I think, that Judy got her. She doing good. So congratulations to you, the Brat. Shout outs to you, and welcome to the club, bitch. Pull up to the party and welcome to the dark side. It's so much more fun over here. So much more fun, even though I know you've known this for some decades now. Number four, Ciara from Love and Hip Hop apologizes to Karlie Redd for basically putting her hands on her at her event. And I'm gonna put the video here and then let y'all see that.
Tonight's supposed to be a celebration of my freedom, and Karlie Redd, my bestie, is pushing me to a point that I can't return from. I know I already got an open case. I know how bad this looks, especially with my lawyer here tonight, but Karlie is just pushing me and making my blood boil. Come on, Karlie, what are you doing? Play with me. Don't play.
But for me, this, I'm not supposed to touch my face. This right there was enough for me to not only ragtag Ciara's ass like it's a Goodwill sale, but also cut her off for good. Like, it's nothing to gather a bitch. Like, it could be real Black Friday. Let's get it all together. But I don't do that with my friends. Like, I don't fight my friends. I don't hit my friends. Like, if we have to get to a point where you're apologizing for fighting me on camera at your event, we cooked, mama, okay? And I'm not talking Emerald Lagasse. Like, the shit is burnt. It's done. Dead. Murder, she wrote. So, I don't know. Karlie will probably be receptive to the apology. I don't know how quickly, because you know all of this shit is a storyline. So I don't know if it's gonna be next season or if they'll fix it this season. But either which way, you putting your hands on me as a friend, supposedly, bitch, that shit is dead. As are you. Okay, like, no, sorry, no, Ciara. No. And Karlie, stop putting up with these bitches shit, okay? Karlie is the last good source of Love and Hip Hop, in my honest opinion. Like, this girl gets drama, she will drop on the floor. Like, Karlie Redd is that bitch. So Karlie, I need you to keep that same energy and have some self-respect. Don't let Ciara's young ass put her hands on you. Ciara don't make the Love and Hip Hop franchise. Like, are you kidding me? Karlie, it's me and you talking. It's dead. It's dead. No. Number 5. Now, number 5 is just a social media poll that I want to put my 2 cents into. And it is, would you snitch on a gathering of 10 or more people for $1,000? And I want to answer this as time efficiently as possible.
Donna, Lynn, Pat, Lori, Shelly, Aaliyah, Rose, Brian, Darren, and Ulysses, thank you for holding down the fort.
And that is all for Bitch You Better Read. As always, like, share, subscribe it. What? It's the quarantine, bitch. Like, share, comment, subscribe, tell a friend. Don't touch your face. Don't touch me. Period. See y'all next week.